Alright, so I wanted to start out by saying sorry, because I know that many people don't like when a guy who is barely above average just gets one good game and instantly tries to, try to make a guide, even though he barely knows how to fucking play. So yeah, sorry for that, but I just saw, people do stuff they shouldn't do against Swift, like not really knowing how to react to it in my past 100 games in it. So I just wanted to make a small little showcase of what Swift is and talk about its weaknesses and strengths. Yeah, that's about it. All right, into the actual game. I did 130. I killed a few people. I sprayed all of my ammo. I was alone. Feel I had to RTB. I had two ground pounding F-84s in my team, and I saw. Basically who you can see right now, which is this G91, F86 and 15Bs. I decided that since I have baits, I can try and do something. One of them just died before I started recording, and one of them is currently RTB, so it's basically on V3 right now. I'm trying to gain some altitude because I have afterburner, so the higher I go, the bigger power difference between us there is. I was the side of 15Bs, but I figured when I dive on the F86, I will be fast enough to actually dodge someone if they jumped me, and yeah, there we go. MiG-15 tries to spike me from below. If he could aim better, I'll admit, the game would have ended right here. I lost sight on him. I committed not way too much, but too much to the saber. Luckily, as I said, I was faster than him. Now I'm using the power of my, again, afterburner and Swift's good, thrust weight, and also energy retention to just, go up, used all the power I got above them. And, well, simply you see they are stalling out below me, even though it's 15Bs. It just, has good power. He breaks off, he doesn't run any of this. The Saber still tries to keep some altitude, so I start targeting him. He's the easiest target right now. There's no way I'm fucking diving after the 15Bs. If I tried, the F86 would dive on my ass. F86 tried to pick up some speed and turn around. He probably tried to force head-on. I could use guns, but I didn't. Again, he was unspotted. I was uncertain of what would happen, so I just launch a fire flash, and fire flash does what it does the best and just blows the guy up. Now the 15Bs did a loop and came up from behind me. Him, doing the loop and, earlier being so much slower than me means that he's, as you can see, slower. And I can just extend away. My plan is to extend away far enough so that I can turn around and then use the fire flash, from distance of like 3 kilometers in add-on. So I can just kill him, fast and nice. Sadly, he turns around. My plan fails miserably. He tries running, even though I'm slightly faster than him, I'm not gonna catch him before he gets to the G91. Now, yeah, this is just gonna be me chasing him for quite some time. Alright, yes, here you can see MiG-15 is trying to slightly go up to bait me for G91 for an easy shot. I think I'm too fast for the G91 to follow up, so I just follow the MiG-15, lock onto him with fire flash, launch it, and yep, I was above 1 kilometer from the G91, so he couldn't catch me. If he fired some nice spray from 50 cals, he probably could have pilot sniped me or something like this. So again, I should have probably paid more attention to him. Okay, I got a kill, now I'm in the clouds, I don't know where G91 is, I'm not just gonna dive out. Maybe I'll dive out behind him, maybe I'll dive out right in front of him, I do not want to test my luck. So I just extend away, I wanna get some nice view, I wanna actually be able to, see where my enemy is. Alright, so here I get bored with the waiting and just decide to use Blind Hunt as he's in, still in the big cloud pile. I didn't know where he went. He could have extended anyway, so I decided to use this bite hunt. It's basically a 1v1 right now. Our F-84 is still waiting at the airfield. He's not even taking part in the game right now. I tried to go above him to, have a nice angle on diving at him. No, Swift compresses a lot, so I shut off my engine. I don't need, all the power when diving. I'm gonna be fast enough to catch up to him anyway. Well, I, get behind him, I throttle up, and now the tickets run out just as I'm, about to try and spray him down. I have 320 rounds, so I could just hold the LMB. Anything could have happened at this point, but, if he tried to reverse sneak me, I would probably just try to, do the same trick I did with the other guys, which is just going up. He was going heavily evasive. He would have lost a lot of speed. I could have just looped him to death. So yeah, that's Swift for you. A lot of power. Sadly, its problem is, it compresses and you can't really lose the speed because you don't have air brakes. Your takeoff flaps are your air brakes, but sadly you can't really use them to get a shot onto someone, as they also make you pull way less, like barely 1G. I'm not joking. You actually can't fucking pull when you use takeoff flaps at high speeds. Now I've talked about the biggest weakness of Swift. Now I want to tell you about the most funny thing about it, the funny weapon system that's on it. It's fire flashes. It's the funny missiles you've seen me use. Now, in a Swift you can activate the radar, as you can see, and you see the two little lines it shows together with like a big belt, which shows 2 hours by it. It means there's a ground cutter in a way. It sees ground, it will not lock onto someone when you have these, when you have it in the top left. So once again, how it works is the radar first has to be in ACQ mode. You have to not have any, markings in top left. Once the radar is clean, let's say, and someone gets within 3 kilometers, then at some point it will change to tier K, which means you've locked onto someone, and it will then when you launch the fire flash, it will self-track. You will not have to guide it as long as you have your nose pointed somewhere towards them, so you keep a radar lock onto them. They just usually connect. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.